We're live.
Yeah, it's working.
How do I get up on here now? So I can see it on here.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Welcome, guys. This is Alex Elliott Golf live session. Happens every single Sunday night. I'm just getting it up live on here as well. So we're talking through about 9 golf swings tonight for you all that have been sent in this week. So it's going to be fun. We'll do a bit of a Q&A along with that too. Just want to talk about everything golf, really. If you're watching the golf tonight, comment down below. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know. It's not popped up on the videos yet.
Oh, no.
So guys, we are live. Just waiting for everybody to come over from Instagram. No, I think it's fine. We're all good. So guys, we've got 9 swings to go through tonight. So guys, there we go. Just setting this up so everybody on Instagram can see. So guys, sorry about that start. We're just basically trying to make sure this link is up with Instagram. So basically tonight we've got 9 swings to go through. We'll talk a bit of questions. So guys, if you're watching now, put some comments in there. Are you watching the golf now? Ask me any questions. Like I said in my previous videos, being a European Tour caddy, I'm actually being a caddy this year for Tom Murray. And I caddied in the past for Simon Dyson as well. So guys, if you're live now, post some comments below. Ask me some questions. It can be anything golf related. We'll do a bit of a Q&A before we get into doing the golf swings. Like I said, we've got 9 swings tonight. So basically my golfing YouTube schedule is Tuesdays is just swing tips to everybody. Thursdays is like course vlogs, but course vlogs sometimes are different. So watch out for this Thursday. It's a really good one. Difference between actual and playing yardage. Not saying any more, but that's all I'm telling you. And then Sundays is our live swing analysis. This is where you guys send in your swings to me. We do a bit of analysis. We show people how good people's swings are. We offer up some tips, and we got some really good feedback from a few actually. This just before with a guy called Drew. Just done a live Skype lesson with him, and that's really good. He's improving, which is really nice to see. That's what it's all about. So the Skype lesson was really good because it's a bit more one-on-one. So guys, if you're watching now, post some comments below. Ask me some questions. Do a bit of a Q&A. Like I said, I've been a European Tour caddy. I'm playing at the moment, just on little local bits of tours and stuff, but I'm also a coach. So any questions you want to ask about grip, who's watching the golf today, what do you think about the course and the European Tour this week actually? Some funky scores out there, and I think the course was too. So guys, if you're live on Instagram, so just trying to go live on Instagram. So guys, if you're live on Instagram now, make sure to head over to Alex Elliott Golf live on YouTube. The link is in the bio. So just go over there, click on it, come over live on YouTube, and we're going through all the swings this week, but talking about golf. Any golf questions, guys, we'll get something. Mike Penny Golf, fancy? Yeah, perfect, definitely. Where are you based, Mike? We'll definitely get a pro versus amateur vlog. We'll do a bit of a match play or something. Sounds quite good, if you fancy that. Any more questions, guys, pop them down below. What would you guys like to see? What is the favourite thing? Do you prefer course vlogs, live streams like this, Q&As, what's in the bag, course vlogs? Tell me what your favourite thing is you like to see on the YouTube. I'm making this content for you guys, so just let me know what you most prefer and we'll go from there. So HSC ball. How can you tell if a mallet or blade putter? I'm stuck between TaylorMade Spider and a ping answer 2. When I try them both, I don't really see a difference. So the way I distinguish between this, you've got I think you've got 2 different putters there. You've got a counterbalance and heel weighted putter. So basically counterbalance are strokes that are more of a straight back, straight through. So that would be your TaylorMade Spider. But the ping answer, I'd say a bit more of an arc kind of stroke, so a little bit into in. So that's how I'd kind of distinguish between what putter is best for you. I mean, it could be depending on the greens. If the greens are slow, you might prefer a bit more of a mallet kind of putter, just to help you roll the ball a little bit better. If the greens are fast, you may prefer something a little bit different. So it's completely up to you. I think it's so hard to say one putter is good for you and one putter is not, because it's so much personal opinion on it. Mike Penny Golf. Blackpool, just St Anne's. Oh, links. Oh, Mike, what a golf course. Don't mind playing any other course, really. I think I should come over to you, Mike. St Anne's Old Links are one of my favourites. That sounds good. We'll get a course for Pro versus Am set up and we'll put it on my YouTube channel. So going back to the putter, I think it totally depends on what you feel and what you like the look of. But definitely, if you've got more of an arc of a stroke, I'd say a bit more of a blade. But if you've got straight back, straight through, definitely a bit more of a counterbalance putter. That's the way I view it. Like I say, guys, just do a bit of a Q&A. So put your questions down below before we get into the golf swings. Like I say, we've got 9 golf swings to go through tonight. Just the 9. Had a busy day coaching, done some short game coaching this morning for an hour, then on some long game, then done a little bit of junior coaching as well. And now we did a live session on Skype with a customer, a guy called Drew, who actually will be live watching us live now, I think, as well. So they try and tune in. But then now we do our live swing analysis for all you subscribers, guys. You've got to be a subscriber to send your swings in. That is a key thing. So if you're already not, hit that button down below, send them into AlexElliottGolf or direct message over on Instagram, and we'll get your swing analysed. So guys, 2 more minutes before we get on with these golf swings. Put your comments down below. Any questions, golf related? Have you watched the Golf European Tour this week? Have you seen that golf course in India? Wow, strange course, I know. Some funky numbers. So just a little side note, Tom, one of my good friends, Tom Murray, he's playing Challenge Tour. He's heading out to Kenya on Wednesday. So he's got a little pre-Challenge Tour first event of the year, a little warm-up event. And then the week after, the first Challenge Tour event of the year starts. So wishing him the best of luck with that. Fingers crossed he can get a nice win. And I'm caddying for him in Portugal in May, so that's really something I'm looking forward to, and we'll be doing a bit of a vlog of that. So I'll give you guys basically a vlog of our daily life, so what we do from this morning, getting up, practice, what we're eating, what we're doing in the gym, just really basically show you guys how a tour player preps for a tournament and how they go about their daily life. I think some of you'll be surprised about how different it is to what you think it is. That's all I'm saying. What do you write down as a caddy? Tell you what, Tobias, in a second, I will go and get you a caddy book and I'll show you exactly right what we say. Just give me 2 seconds. Just in my laptop case, I've got some course books. So we'll show you that, Tobias. It's really interesting, actually, because I've actually got a video coming from Thursday. So we'll get a yardage, we'll pace it off the spots, and we'll talk about what actual yardage is, what the playing yardage is. So there's a difference between actual and playing. I'm not telling you what that is because that's this Thursday's video. So you've got to tune in for that one. So this is the Joburg Open when I caddied last year. So for example, this is the kind of things that we write in. So this is on the West course, the Joburg Open. On this course you only play once, and the East you play 3 times. So for example on here, if you notice down here, we've got what line we're going for, where we don't want to miss. And then here we've got what club. So I always used to write down how far that club pitched. So if it pitched 243, rescue pitch 243. It's not where the ball finishes or where the ball pitched. That's because if we've got to cover a front or cover water or get over a bunker, we know how far we've hit a shot previously. So if we get the same yardage again, that's something we can use. I'll give you another example of what's in here. I've got another book here. So this is the East course. This is going to have a lot more in it, guys. You get it here. So another question, are the bags, tour bags heavy? Yes, especially if the waterproofs are in it. And when down in South Africa, it can rain at any point. So it was full waterproofs for myself and Tom. To be honest, I didn't wear any waterproof bottoms. My legs are waterproof, I used to think. So I just used to think, I don't have to carry, it's something less for me to carry, so why carry waterproof? So here's another example of what we'd write down on the green. So general slopes, which way, which putt was going, where to miss, where not to miss, our points in the fairway. These are all the points in the yardage, and these, see these numbers here, these are all letters or dots or circles that are marked in the middle of the fairway. So this is really quite interesting. So if I went to the spot D here, I'd mark off what spot I was, how far the tee shot's gone, then I'd write down how far I got to the hole, how far I got to the front, add on where the flag is, so if it's 90 yards to the front, plus my 14, 104 to the flag. And now that may be actually different if it's uphill or downhill, so you've got actual and playing yardage. And like I say, I'm not telling you any more about that because it's this Thursday's course vlog is all about actual and playing yardages. Right, guys, we'll get on to the swings. So, first,
also people send them in now.
So guys, if you're actually watching now and you haven't already sent it in and you're a subscriber, you must be a subscriber, guys. That is absolutely key. Send the swings in via direct message on the Instagram or it's AlexElliottGolf@gmail.com. They're the two ways. If you're watching now and you think, oh, actually, I want my swing analysed, so you can still get that done. Do not worry. Follow those two steps. Must be a subscriber. Get them sent in. So the last question from HC Golf. As a tour player, do you have to use a tour bag or it's just convenient? You don't actually have to use a tour bag, but one of the main reasons people do is because of sponsorship. They either have logos on the front of the big panel or say sponsored by Friction or TaylorMade. They want you to use the bigger bag because it's bigger on the camera, it's bigger on the ZV. And also it's just easier to get all your stuff in because you're carrying so much stuff. You've got balls. Usually most players actually change every 3 holes the actual golf ball. So think about that's 3 golf balls just for the front 9. That's if you've if you don't lose one. So it's very heavy, and the bigger the bag, the easier it is. And as a caddy, if it's raining, you're like an octopus. You need your hand in here, hand in the bag, clean the clubs, make sure your players' hands are dry, make sure the players' grips are dry. You literally have to attend to the players every single need in order, because you think if he's got everything sorted and he's got one thing less on his mind, that may be something better. We may actually gain a shot, and gaining a shot will be either missing the cut or making the cut or winning or not winning, and that's the difference. The margins are so fine. Right, guys, all the questions are done now. We'll do a bit more of a Q&A halfway through the session. But first swing, if you're watching, is Anthony Medland. So Anthony sent this in earlier today. I'll tell you a little bit about Anthony. He currently plays at 22, but he's worked hard on Wednesday and he's looking to get his handicap down like we all are doing. So good luck to him on that. Please take a look at my swing. Your feedback will be very much appreciated, Tony. So, Tony, we're looking at your swing now. I'm going to show everybody at home it. Just draw a few lines in here. We can look a little bit easier. So, guys, we're watching Tony here. So, guys, I'm going to show you guys at home. Just going to show you guys here. There you go, guys. So this is Tony. There you go, guys. One more time. There you go. So, guys, the first thing I'm seeing here with Tony's swing, like you've just seen there. Now, I'm guessing Tony struggles with a bit of a fade or hits one left because he's very much of an out to in on the way down. Now, the first thing, Tony, I would actually like to look at before we look at the downswing is this club face. It's very, very close. It's pointing to the sky and there's a long backswing. So, for me, Tony, first thing I'm looking at is a 2.5 knuckles in the left hand. I'm a shaking hand with the right, and then this is going straight up into the left shoulder. So, if I was to grip this golf club now, the golf club would not be pointing in the sky like yours was. It actually matched my left wrist and the club face. So that's the first thing I'm looking at there. So, Tony, the first thing I'm checking is that club face matching my left hand? Is that grip good? So I don't want that grip to be too strong. And the second thing, I'd like to see the backswing be a little shorter, a little bit more round the body. Yours is actually quite steep and long. So what I mean by long is, Tony, if we get it long here, a little bit cross line, I actually start to see this bit shorter in this position here. So a good way is actually a drill, stick behind you on the floor, put the club at the ground, put the club at the ball, swing to my left shoulder, and putting that butt down behind you. Because if you're putting that butt over to the side, like this, then we know across line. If we're putting it to the ground, we know what I'm playing will work that club better. And that's the second thing I'd like to work on. So let's make sure that grip's not too strong and causing that closed club face. Let's also make sure that swing's not too long on the way back. And if we're talking about a clock face, I'd like to feel like something a little bit more in to out. And I think this will hopefully just kind of neutral you up. So in other words, feel like you're hitting the draw. So hitting it out towards, so say, imagine 12 o'clock was right down the target here. I want you to get it out to 1 o'clock. So swing it a bit more on this arc this way rather than that arc, Tony. So 3 quick tips of you. Check that grip, shorten that backswing, and finally, feel like you're swinging a little more in to out. Just kind of neutral you up. I think you're a little bit fade biased at the moment. So they're my 3 tips for you, Tony. So we're moving on to the next swing, guys. But good work, Tony. Fingers crossed and get your handicap down. And please, Tony, if you're watching now, comment below. What's your handicap target? Or if you're not watching now, we'll put in the link below what time we were talking about your swing. And by then, you can just click on that link and go straight to your swing. And like love everybody else. So, moving on to the next swing. So, I know HSC Golf is watching now, so we're going to go to his swing next. So, guys, let's show it you all at home. Good video, this, guys. If you are watching and you want to get the swing analysed in the future, this is the way to do it. Straight down the line, because if it's straight down the line, it's so much easier to see what problems are actually occurring. So, if I just show you the swing here, guys. I'll play it now for you. Okay, you all agree it's a nice action, nice powerful move. Great work, HC Golf. We'll show you again. Here you go, guys, one more time. Really nice move, I think you'd all agree. Guys, if you like that, comment down below. Give me a thumbs up and let me know if you actually like that swing. I really like this. Let's have a quick look myself now. So the one thing that I am seeing here is, as we get to the top of the backswing, I'm kind of seeing this head movement forwards this way. I think this can be done without a golf club, actually. I think you could be drilling this like this. So as we're getting top of the backswing, chin is staying where it is. It's not moving forwards. So we can adopt this by just kind of working this drill. So hands across the shoulders and kind of working this way instead of working it that way. Again, from this side for you. Instead of this, I want more this movement. See how my head is staying quite still. So if I was to draw, so for example, if I show you this now, if I was to draw this line on your cap, if you see where your cap, where you end up, that line was on the tip of your cap. Now, I'd actually like to see that stay on the tip of your cap and not see your cap move forwards past that. I think that's just going to help us not moving so close to the ball, which will actually keep us basically, simple enough as it is, just let's maintain that posture. Let's not make sure we're coming out of posture, because if we're coming out of posture, that can lead to other swing faults. But all in main, it looks very, very good. I love the move into the ball. Looks powerful. I like how open the hips are. I mean, look at this, guys. Very, very, very good impact position. If you agree, guys, comment down below and give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you like that swing. I really like that impact position. I really like that impact position. If you guys watching Instagram, you like that impact position, That's top impact position. If you're watching, guys, head over to YouTube channel. We're live now. The link is in the bio. Just a few more questions before we move on to the next swing, guys. Let me just get onto the next one here. So, guys, a few questions before we move on to the next. My Gmail, Finley, my Gmail is AlexElliottGolf, L-T in Alex Elliott, at gmail.com. So send that over to there, and we'll hopefully have time to fit you in today. If we don't, we'll certainly get you on next week. We've just got 2 new ones now, so we'll just see where we are for time. But like I say, Finley, if we don't get it done this week, we'll definitely get you in next week. Patrick, I'll be down the swing next time. I'll do a down the line swing next time. Perfect, Patrick. That'll be absolutely great. It just means if we've got better videos, it just makes your analysis so much better. So, guys, just let's make sure these videos are down the line or face on. And so face on will be actually straight here, and down the line, make sure we're down the line from here. We're not down the line from the side or too far this way, because it can lead to kind of, it could mean I say something wrong to you, which I don't want to do. I want to make this analysis as accurate as I can for you guys at home. No problem. Perfect. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks. More consistently hitting the centre of the face. Tips more hitting the centre of the face. So, Brandon, without seeing what your swing is like, the tips hitting more centre of the face is grip can have an effect on that. So, is your grip too strong or too weak? So, we've got 2.5 knuckles on the left hand. I shake your hand to the right, and this little slit in our hands here goes straight into my right shoulder if I'm a right-hander, opposite if you're a left-hander. Because if we're not controlling that club face, we're not going to be able to get it back to the ball square, which can lead to missed strikes off the toe or the heel. But also, Brandon, are your clubs custom fit for you, or they actually the right lie angle for you? Because if the clubs aren't the right lie angle for you, you will struggle, or the right length. So if your clubs are too strong, you're more likely to hit it off the heel. If they're too short, you'll be more tempted to hit off the toe. So, guys, are your clubs right for you? Question below, who's actually got custom fit clubs? Comment below. Let me know if you've got them. That'd be absolutely great. So, Brandon, that's my top tip. What's your grip like? Brandon, if you've already not, just send in your swings. Like I said before, either send them by direct message if you come over from Instagram, which is absolutely perfectly fine, or send to AlexElliottGolf at gmail.com. Like I said, I've just got 2 more now, guys. But if you don't have time to get any done today, we'll definitely get them done next week for you. Like a few that sent them in this week, were actually sent in live last session, so we actually brought them up first. So, guys, do not worry. If you're watching now, especially over on Instagram, if you're thinking, oh, God, I want to get my swing analysed, so send them into AlexElliottGolf or direct message me them now. If you don't have time this week, we'll definitely get them done next week for you. So, guys, on to the next swing. So, Brandon Davis. So, guys, this is Brandon Davis. So, guys, give you guys a little look here. Brandon Davis. If you're watching. So, guys, let me show you again. So, guys, the first thing that I'm seeing here, Brandon, is this posture address. We're quite upright. I like to see this bit more of a bend. So, tilt this here for you guys so you can see this, and I'll get my head back in a second. So, Brandon's very much like this when he grips the golf club. I'd like to see more of this posture. See a bit more bend forward from my trunk, Brandon, there. This, because if you've got a really upright body posture, you get more of a rounded swing. So if we make sure we've got the right posture, we're going to put it through the right bicep a little bit easier, basically make it easy to swing it back on plane. Another thing, Brandon, that I'm seeing here is, if I show you and I highlight it here, I'll circle it here, and I'll circle it here. So if you look here, Brandon, you can see your left foot has come off the ground. I think this leads to this, because if this left foot comes on the ground, we can actually turn a little bit further in the backswing. I like you to keep those both feet planted. Keep those both feet planted is going to hopefully actually shorten your backswing. I wouldn't like to swing the backswing go any further than this, even with driver. So no further than this, Brandon. Whereas yours is definitely being seen here. So no further than this. Pointing that butt of the ground down behind us. It's not pointing in the sky. It's not over here. it's putting down at the ground behind us. That's just going to give us a better, much better, consistent backswing position. But through the ball, I like the movement through the ball, Brandon. So it's very good, really, in general. I just like to see, and the two things I like to see is make sure that foot doesn't come off the ground. Keep both feet planted, the left and the right foot. But also, shorten that backswing. That's going to help you do that. Shorten that backswing and get that posture. Not as upright. Bit more bent over from the trunk. More powerful. Better posture. Keep you. I think even this posture here will make you keep more planted with those feet. So, but in all, great through the ball. Let's make sure we do those two tips. So it's posture, not as upright. Bit more tilt forward from the trunk. And keep the left and the right foot planted. Let's not see that left heel come off the ground on the backswing. But all in all, great work, Brandon, and thank you for sending it in. Guys, a few questions on here. So guys, we've got Brandon, irons are custom fit. So Brandon, hope you were just watching that actually. Hope you like analysis. Give me a thumbs up if you like that. Thank you very much for sending it in. I bought my clubs second hand, but I still get, it's perfect. I'm not saying if you aren't custom fit, doesn't mean they're not right for you, but just if you don't have, sometimes if the lie angle is not right for you, this can affect your consistency of strike. No problem, Brandon. Perfect. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe, guys, if you're not already subscribed. We're doing the next thing in a second. MP33 is very nice irons. 03. Couldn't bend those now. No problem, guys. I'm not saying having to get custom clubs is the right thing, but in general, it does help if you have the clubs that are set up for our game. Guys, if you're live over on Instagram, we're live over on YouTube right now. Send them over. Send your swings over. We've got a few more being sent in. Give us a thumbs up. If you're not, the link is in the bio. Head over to Instagram right now. We're on to the next swing, guys. We're on to Tobias. So Tobias actually sent it in before, and I think he's actually tuned in now, which is why I've gone to him next. Let me show you this one, guys. Just get it a bit further forward. You all agree, guys, it's a nice move. Let me show you again. So nice work, Tobias. Really like that. I'm just going to have a quick look myself. So Tobias, the main thing I'm seeing here is there's a little bit of a drop in height on the back down the downswing, which is not saying is wrong, because look at Roy McIlroy. This is his power move. It's a so there's nothing really wrong with that. But I just like to see. I think that could lead to actually under pressure possibly breaking down. So I'd like to see you kind of maintain your height through the shot a little bit better. That could be looking at the ball early. So hit the ball and chasing it early with my eyes. So it's not as much of down here, which actually isn't a bad move, because it's actually a bit of a power move, because if we're in here, we're squatting into it, which is actually quite a nice move. So all in all, I actually like to kind of keep that move, but kind of just tone it down a little bit. But the main thing I'd like to see is the shaft on the way back and the hands work a little bit too outside the line. So I'd like this club to work a little bit more through the right bicep and butt the club at the ball at this point here, not as outside the hands and steep and pointing towards the ground, okay? So a little bit more butt the club at the ball through the right bicep. But I like that move into the ball. I just like to kind of tone that little drop down a little bit. But all in all, Twice, it's a really good move. And I think it's a really powerful move. I like the impact position. I like how open those hips become through the ball. I really like that move in general. So Tobias, really great swing. Thank you for sending it in again. Just let's make sure that backswing does not get too steep, okay? So butt a club at the ball and just tone down that drop into the ball with that head. That's all I'd say. I mean, don't get rid of it, because I think it's a bit of a power move in order to hit as far as you probably do. But I just like you to kind of tone it down. As I say, it could break down under pressure. I'm not saying it would, but that's just what I'm kind of thinking. And if you have certain things, certain tendencies that you do, those things could lead to being broken down under pressure. But all in all, really good swing.
Do Joe Elson now.
So on to Joe Elson, as he's watching now. Guys, work out and take my jumper off. Right, this is Joe who's actually watching now. Let me show you this, guys. So guys, this is what I was saying before. If the videos aren't directly down the line or from face on, it just makes it a little bit harder to analyse. But we're going to show you this one now from Joe. Through. Show you one more time. So this is. So guys, this is Joe. So Joe, the first thing I'm kind of seeing from this angle here, possibly looks like your right hand is quite strong. I'm kind of seeing it looking a little bit like this. So if I was gripping the golf club here, to you guys, it'd look a little bit, hand underneath, go this side for you, a little bit this way with the right hand. So I'd be seeing quite a bit of the shaft. I'd like you to see this right hand come a little bit more on top. Make sure you've got 2.5 knuckles on the left.
This is this one.
And this line into the right shoulder.
This one's more recent than this one. It's the same guy. He says this one's more recent.
Guys, look at the more recent one Joe just sent in. So first off, it just looks like that club's taking a little bit on the inside and the way back. Let me just show you this. So guys, we'll hear this one more time. So Joe, the first thing I'm seeing is this club works a little bit inside and the way back. I like to see that club just travel a little bit more outside the hands. Just move that down. So I'll show you this. So the club would travel a little bit more outside the hands first here, not as around the body because it's quite flat at the top. So I like to see the club work a little bit more outside the hands here, then through the right bicep like that. See how it's working through the right bicep? It's not so flat round here, through the right bicep onto the right shoulder. That's just going to make sure I'm not swinging it as flat and as around my body on the way back. So, Joe, that's my 2 top tips. That's my 1 tip for you. Let's just make sure that backswing is not too round the body, as in underneath the line. If I was to draw a line on that, you'd definitely be going underneath the line, Joe. So let's make sure we work it outside the hands, butt up the ball, working it through the right bicep on the way back. That's key. That's a key position. And then onto the right shoulder. Let's make sure it's not too flat. So, Joe, but really nice. I like you moving through the ball, like I keep saying. I know I keep saying that, guys, but I genuinely do. Genuinely do. A lot of guys, a lot of young guys are really powerful through the ball. So it's I think for a lot of young guys that swing it great, it's just kind of fine-tuning the little things that could create problems in the future. So, guys, on to the next swing.
Wait, hang on.
So Daniel Anderson is actually watching now, so we're going to go to Daniel's now. So Daniel's made a grip change a few weeks ago, which helped him, and he actually sent it in a few weeks ago. We made that grip change for him, and he's been hitting it a lot better. So guys, let me show you this now. Show you this, guys, at home. This is Daniel Anderson. If you're watching now, this is Dan. It's in slow motion, guys. That's why it's quite slow. And through the right bicep. It's a bit flat there. Guys, I'm going to watch him go down into the ball now. One thing is Dan, I'm straight off. That's a little bit long in the backswing, so. Thanks, Finley. Thank you. That's a little bit too much out in on the way down. So, the 2 things that I'm first straight off seeing, Dan, is this club traveling a little bit too much outside the line now and creating this position here. So it's kind of a little bit too flat. So the way I'd kind of work about this is I want to make sure the club works more this way rather than and then this way. So I can see kind of this move coming in for you and then this move here. So I want to see this club work outside the hand, which is great, but then set it. Make it this L-shaped here. So it doesn't work as this or this from this angle. It works this way. Bit more compact, that right elbow folds, it doesn't, it just turns into that position. And then I just kind of feel like that swing gets a little bit too long. And then this elbow is kind of quite a bit flying. So Dan, what I'd like to see is, this is going to help both the top of the backswing and the position you're going to set the club in. I'd like to see fold the right elbow. I mean by folders, that's folded there guys, I'm kind of holding it, you can hold a plate on that. Folded, and then from there, all I've got to do once I crack that position here is turn. That's what you're going to do. It's as far as we've got to go with an iron. Look at Matt Fitzpatrick, short swing, absolutely awesome swing. Doesn't have that long swing, does he? He doesn't have this flying elbow long one here. So guys, it'd be fold the elbow for Dan, turn to the top. So fold the elbow, butt up the ball, turn. And one more Dan for you. Fold and turn. That's as simple as you need to make it down. I mean, we could talk about the downswing as well. I'd like to see you hitting this ball a little bit more in to out this way as you make a little bit of a move this way. So, but I think in general, if you get a better back swing position and top of the swing position, that's going to put you in a better position to a bit more in to out on the way through, which will generally improve your ball striking. So, Dan, if we set butt up the ball and just turn the top onto the right shoulder, that's giving us a better backswing position. Better backswing position means going to be more consistent and give you a better chance of bringing that club back down to the ball more consistently and not as out to win. Because this long backswing is definitely not helping you bringing it down to the ball. So Dan, on to the next swing here, guys.
This Finley sent it on email. Finley Harwood.
So this is Finley Harwood now, who's watching.
Also, someone said that.
Just replies to a few comments. You're helping so many people. We love it. Perfect. Not a problem, guys. Like I said, this live challenge is all for you guys. So literally, I just want to help everybody play better. So these are probably one of my favourite nights, actually, because this is where I get to interact with everybody. And thanks very much for all the nice comments, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you're not already a subscriber, guys, hit that button and give us a thumbs up. Like I say, just doing this for you guys.
NILS said he sent my swing. We haven't received it, so we need to send it to our email account.
Perfect. Now, just send that swing in. We'll definitely get it done today for you. So just send it in. The email account, we just posted it below. Give it a send in, and we'll get it done today for you.
Someone said, who wins the live stream?
Who wins the live stream?
Your brother, Roman.
And my girlfriend helps with the live stream, everybody. She's sat that side of the camera, though. She's a techno whiz over here. I'm just a pretty face, but I'm joking. So guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and NILS who's sending it in today. If, like I said, we've got 6/7 more swings to do. If we've not done yours today, guys, do not worry. It will be done next week. So if you've not already, it means you've got to be a subscriber so you know when the content's coming up. New video coming live on Tuesday. It's all about what I do in the gym, lifting weights. Thursday is all about a new course log, actual and playing yardage, not saying anymore. And then Sunday, we're back to live stream, guys. So subscribe, check out all my videos that I've already gone. There's some actually a really cool one with an events company that are based near me called TGC Event, and it's really good, really fun, really good fun. And also, if you're struggling with your chipping and thinking, God, I can hit chips, but I don't really feel like I'm getting much of my practice, go and check out the chipping challenge. That's all I'm saying. Chipping challenge is for you. So this is Finley. Now let me show you. Can we all agree, guys? This is good. So, guys, the first thing I'm seeing here is Finley. It's a little bit inside on the way back and a little bit cross-lined at the top, so we've got a little bit of a fly elbow there. So this inside, I think this inside move here that you're creating, Finley, is like, let me get it a little bit like this at the top. So I'd like to see that club travel a little bit more outside the hands on the way back. So in this position here, see how this position here, Finley, this is quite a flat position. I'd like to see that club more at that golf ball. So it wouldn't be as flat and it wouldn't definitely be as round your body so early. So I'd like to see, I know I've got an iron here, Finley, but it's very, very similar. So I'd like to see, instead of it working like this and then round at the top, be more here. Fold, like I said before, like I said the previous one. Fold, this little bit of fold, through my right bicep. All I've got to do is turn from there. I don't have to do much more. I don't have to take it around my body. I know you've got a driver, which will be a bit more flatter, guys, than I'm hitting this iron. But I'd just like to see Finley work this club so much around his body. So it's going to travel more outside. So Finley, this can be actually done, instead of thinking technically, let's just pop a ball or even like a leaf down just outside the ball on the right hand side. I've got to swing it over that leaf. Simple things, but can make you swing it, not as inside on the way back. So Finley, as like I said, not as inside on the way back, a bit more of a fold, bit more of a buttercup of the ball, and then move into the ball. Like, guys, look at this. Let me show you this position. This is great. This is great from Finley. Look at that. I know there's a pause button in the way. I can't seem to get it off, but that is great. Look how his hips are opening. Really powerful, really young, athletic guy. But Finley, I just like to see that club not work as flat on the way back and not as cross-lined at the top. That is all I'd like to see there. But great work. Great work. So,
Matt Curtis.
Matt. Yeah. So on to Matt Curtis.
Who sent it on Instagram.
Who sent it on Instagram. And he's a brand new subscriber. So perfect, Matt. Thank you for subscribing. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the swing analysis from everybody else. I'm going to get onto your swing next. Let's show everybody. So guys, this is Matt. So, my first impressions are, Matt, I'd like to see you stand a little bit taller. You look a little bit kind of, if I was to stand in your posture here, Matt, you look a little bit kind of crouched down into it. I'd like to see more taller. Imagine me sitting on a stool in your kitchen, kind of perching on it, couldn't you? Your bum would just be on it, be powerful, being here. I wouldn't be sat down, just crouched over. So first off, let's get that posture correct. And then I'd like to see a little bit more of a turn with the body in the backswing. So it wouldn't be as armsy, it wouldn't be as lifted up here. I want that back to the target. To me on this video, it's not a great angle on that, but trying to do as much as I can for you here. It looks a little bit kind of armsy. I definitely think you could get a little bit more body involved. So you kind of get in this position here, rather than kind of, I know it's from this angle here, it kind of looks a little bit armsy just there. But Matt, that looks a great, but I can say that I can't tell because it's actually from, it's not from a great angle, but in general, it looks a really nice swing down into the ball and through. Another thing that if I can say it's in this angle here, which I can't really tell, I definitely think we could get more through onto that left hand side. Definitely. I'm kind of seeing for you that you're not as through the ball or as belt buckled to the target as you could be. And what I mean by that is, Matt, so if we're talking here, once you've gone through the ball here, it kind of looks a little bit this way, and belt buckles out to the right. I like to see more through the ball, tall, nice tall finish round here, more from the ball. I'm down the target, my chest to the target, my belt buckles to the target. I just think that's going to help you get through the ball a little bit better. So belt and chest to to the target. And just make sure we make a little bit of a better turn. So it's more of a turn here, back to where we came from, and turn and back to where we came from. But all in all, a really, really great swing. So guys, on to the next one.
Derek has just sent it from Instagram. Okay.
So Derek has just sent it from Instagram. Oh, 1 second, sorry, just turn my phone off.
No.
So this is Derek from Instagram. So a quick look before I show everybody at home.
And just say Nils, we've received yours.
And Nils, we've received your video, so we'll try and get it done tonight. If we don't, we'll definitely get it done next week. Do not worry. So guys, let's show you this one here. So this is an interesting one, really. Cack-handed. Really, really interesting. I've not taught anybody the cack-handed grip before, though, so it's quite interesting. Comment below, guys. What do you think of using a cack-handed grip when you're hitting a driver? I think it's quite interesting, this. I mean, it's difficult to say because if you're having more of a conventional grip, I'd like to say, can we get a little bit more body turn? Can we, instead of seeing this kind of move on the way back there, I'm going to do a cack-handed for you here. Instead of seeing it more of an arm to move top of the backswing, I like to see a bit more of a turn, a bit more of a straight arm. So instead of feeling like it's arms, I like to see body and more here rather than here, Derek. Okay? I'll do it cack-handed for you. So not here, more here. So my back's the target. From here, make a backswing and my back's not nowhere near the target. It's not as powerful. And it's a little bit more inconsistent because these arms can do what they want rather than being turned and in this strong position here. So Derek, all in all, like I say, I can't really say a great deal because I'm not taught anybody that's kind of before, but in general, I'd like to see a little more body turn. So I'll get that back to the target, a little bit less just moving with the arms. So what I mean by that is, like I said, I don't want to see it as much as this move. I want to see more this move, Derek, okay? So a bit more body turn on the way back to the target. Give it a go, Derek. So Lils, actually, we've got yours now, and you're going up next. Yes. So this is Nils. Show you one more time. So let's have a look again. So Nils, just first off, just make sure that left hand isn't too strong. I think you probably got possibly more than 2.5 knuckles on your left hand there. That's the first thing I'm seeing. But I really like to move through the ball. So first off, grip 2.5 knuckles on the left hand, sorry. As we get to the top, I like to see, I think possibly your right leg may straighten a little bit. I like to see kind of this kind of, instead of seeing this kind of move, I like to see this left leg stay bent and sit more into your bum. So it's more here, not straightened. That's from the angle there. So there and there. So from this angle here, more like this, sit into the bum, wind up that power, not straighten that right leg. But I love the position at the top. This, guys, is a really, really, really good example of a good, strong position at the top of the swing. Look how the club face is square. I really like that. Just looks really powerful. Then, guys, watch this. Down into the ball. Really good. Guys, this is a really good example of anybody that kind of gets a little bit kind of this way behind and through. This is a great example of not doing that. This is a great example of doing the opposite of that. This is really good. His chest over the ball. He comes into the impact. So watch this. Bang. Really good. Very, very good. Very impressive. One thing I would say, let's check that grip and just make sure that right leg doesn't straighten on the way back. Okay, let's try and sit into that right pocket, not straighten. But all in all, really good move. Really like it. Like the impact position. So I'm going to show you that impact position, guys. Show you it here. Wow, look at that, guys. Don't even get much better. Honestly, that is very, very good. Very good. So NILS, perfect impact position, my friend. Good work. On to the next swing. So, which one are we doing, sorry?
Second down, Graham. He's got
So this is from Graham
on Instagram.
on Instagram. He just sent it in now. So guys, this is Graham. Let me show you guys. So I was in Graham's garage. So Graham, I can't quite see everything here, but let me show you one more time. So guys, I can't quite see everything here, but my first impression, Graham, is that club travels a little bit too far out here. And what I mean by that is this. So my first impression, Graham, is, and I can only see it from the waist, but is that club is traveling this way rather than into this position. See the difference? So if you were to hit a shot here and make Graham's position, I think it moves this way a bit more. So it's a little bit too outside the hands. So Graham, I know I keep saying this, but literally it's the fundamentals. So I want this club to work more into here. Right arm folded through your right bicep. You can do this one-handed. So it'll be in and in. Not outside the hands, or not outside the hands and then saved. It's into there. It's a really good position, guys. So Graham, that's what I want to see. I want to see that club not working outside the hands on the way back. I think it gets a little bit outside the hands, which I can't tell you what else it leads to because I can't really see the swing, but that's what I'd make sure you're working on. Also, I can't see the grip, but is it 2.5 knuckles on the left? Shake hands to the right, and let's go into right shoulder. Let's just make sure we've got these fundamentals right, guys, and then we can go on to hitting really nice golf shots. And if we're hitting it great, test ourselves. Let's go in the trees. Can we keep it low? Can we hit it over a tree? Can we hit it around a tree, left to right, right to left, under, over? These are all things which help develop club face control, and the better we can control that club face, the better player we're going to be. Like, the guys on tour, yeah, they think everything they work technically, but in general, they're just there hitting shots. Can I hit it low? Can I hit it high? Fade, draw. What shot's working best for me today? Because some days you may feel like you draw it better. Some days you may feel like you fade it better. I know certainly when I caddy for Tom, certain days we feel better with a fade. Certain days we feel better with a draw. And that'll be our stock shot for the day. And it just depends really how you're feeling, the conditions. Because sometimes you have a waterproof jacket on, you can't feel like you can draw it and hit it a long way. You feel like more chip fading it. And that is just where golf is. No 2 days can be the same. Well, they could be, but let me know if you've got 2 days the same. Give that a comment below. If you've had 2 days the same, give it a comment below and give us a thumbs up. So guys, on to the next one now. I've got James Cooper, and his Instagram account is Cops18. So let's show you this, guys. So guys, you know I was on about top of this backswing position, and for all you that don't follow that right elbow, this is a really, really good example of a top backswing position. So guys, let me show you this here. That's following the right elbow. That is a lovely backswing position. Very, very nice. Nice work, James. Guys, see what I mean by this? That flying elbow is not flying, is it? And that line there is straight through the middle of my hip, straight through the middle of my foot. Really nice backswing position. He's loaded into that left side, into here. He's loaded in, and he's not out here. He's not got a flying elbow and really long swing. I like how short that swing is. And I like that position at the wrist. I like that. I like a flat wrist at the top of the backswing. Very good. And then as he moves into the ball, I mean, guys, look at this. Sorry, I've not even shown you this. Apologies, I was too busy looking how good it was. Show you again. Really, really good this is. And watch this move there. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice move. One thing, James, I would like to improve is I just think we look a little bit posture-wise, a little bit more athletic. Looks a little bit crouched over. I like to see a bit taller. Let's get taller. Right, I'm perched on the top of a kitchen stool, then my arms hanging low. Not as much knee bend. I'm sitting low, knees a bit higher. So James, quick, easy. This is for you. A little bit less knee bend, more athletic posture. So this position, not this position. And then from this way, it's athletic. It's not sat down into it. So guys, if I show you James, show you this with my legs, I think you get a little bit this way. I see more this way, okay? See a little bit less knee bend, sat on top of a kitchen stool. That is what I want to see for you, James. But top of that backswing is unbelievable. I really, really like it. Right, guys, got one on Twitter that's just been sent.
No, it's Patrick McLaughlin.
Right, guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more swings to do tonight, okay? Got 4 more swings, and then that's it, guys. Golf to watch. So, this is Padraig McLaughlin. Let me show you this, guys. Let me show you once more. This is sent in by Twitter. So, Patrick, first thing I'm seeing. If you notice that left foot at the top of the backswing, looks to me like it's come off the ground a little bit. I like to see a little bit less of this knee coming across at the top. So therefore a bit more of a solid base. So if I was to show you this from down here, it wouldn't be as knee coming across this way. It'd be solid base, my legs stay planted. That left leg isn't coming off the ground, which I think that left leg coming off the ground leads to this kind of behind the ball impact position, which you have, Patrick, like a little bit this way. Because we've gone this way, we need to make room and go this way through the ball, which is why you probably hit it quite high or sometimes left, I think, or high right. So I like to see both feet planted, keep that left foot and left heel or left outer bit of your foot on the ground. Keep both feet planted, make a nice turn back to where we came from. This is going to stop kind of this move through the ball. It's going to make sure a bit more chest on top of the ball and chasing it with our eyes, a lot more neutral, not as behind the ball this way, okay? But nice work. Thank you for sending it in, and thank you. Hope that helps. Let me know, Patrick. If that helps, comment down below. Give it a thumbs up because it looks great. The one thing I do like about your swing is the rhythm. I like how it's just a whoosh. It's not as rushed as most people. It's a really nice rhythm. You look like you wait for the ball. I just like to see this left foot stay more planted, in both feet, in fact, more planted, and that's going to help us not be as behind the ball on the way through. So, guys, moving on to the next swing.
Anthony,
so this is Anthony, who just sent it on Instagram just now, and then we've got 3 more to do after this, sorry. So guys, let's do some lines on this one. So guys, let me show you Anthony here. Show you once more. But Anthony, the first things I'm kind of seeing here is this position at the top of the backswing, and then this kind of move away from the ball as you hit it. You're kind of moving away from the ball. So this kind of move here is away from the ball this way. But I'd like to see you create a little bit better backswing position first. I think that's going to probably help us into the ball. So this kind of position here, I'd like to see how it's very steep in this position here. So I can't quite see the brightness there. Turn that down for you so you can see that a little bit better. So this position here, this shaft angle is very steep, very steep. I like to see the shaft angle be more on just that other line, that second line. So you've got 2 tram tracks, okay? So Patrick, the first thing I'm going to say to you is, I like to see a little bit more turn in the upper half. I think this steep backswing comes from, definitely comes from this. I think from this angle here, the steep backswing is round the corner and lifted with the hand, which gets this very, very steep backswing position. I like to just buttercup the ball and just keep turning, okay? So it's going to probably be, if I think certainly if I watch your swing from face on, it'd be this way rather than left arm like this, okay? So let's make it a little bit more turn to the upper half. Let's go buttercup the ball through the right bicep and turn, okay? That is the way I want you to work that. And that's going to hopefully give us a better backswing position, because I think this really steep position here means a very cramped on the way down, so I've got to jump out of the way of it in order to give myself some room, okay? So let's make sure the butt covers the ball through the right bicep and more turn. And I think you've got a bit of a bent arm at the top. Just make sure it's not locked out, but definitely more straight than it is bent, okay? That are my 2 tips for you. If you like those tips, comment down below, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for sending the video in. Really, really appreciate it. So guys, on to the last 2 swings of today. So guys, actually, before we get on to the last 2 swings, who's watching the golf now? If you're live on Instagram, are you watching the golf on the PGA Tour tonight? Let me know if you're watching it. Give me a thumbs up. Give it a subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Don't forget, guys, before we go on to the last 2 swings, we've got the giveaway this month. If you guys have not seen it and not already looked at the video, that's on my Instagram. We've got the swing shirt giveaway. So they're these. Definitely do not miss out on these. They are absolutely amazing. Preferably for chipping. And also, a few of the guys that have actually said about trying to make a bit more of a turn, hit a bit more of the body, these things are perfect for you. So I'm not telling you how you can win these, but you've got to go and watch the swing shirt video. That's all I'm saying. These are used by Simon Dyson. I actually witnessed this with my own eyes when I was caddying from at the Porsche European Open. He used this on his long game, he used this on his chipping, and he felt that this gave him kind of a really connected feeling through the ball, more turn on the backswing, which I know I've mentioned to 3 or 4 people tonight. So guys, if you've not already subscribed or entered this competition, make sure you do. Honestly, do not miss out on it, because these could really help your golf game. Chipping especially could help most people with the long game. They may look a little bit funky, but go and have a look at the video, give it a thumbs up, and find out how you guys can win the swing shirts, okay? Oh, and also, guys, who won the last month, Alex McLeod, he won signed Matt Fitzpatrick gloves. They actually won the Abu Dhabi Championships earlier this year, so that's really cool that he won them. And we got 2 signed gloves. So that's previous month's giveaway. This is this month's giveaway. Golf swing shirt. The video is on my YouTube and how you guys can win this. And I know that some of you guys could really benefit from this. It's really simple and easy to use. You just pop it on, pop your arms in. And guys, if you actually win this and you think, oh, how do I use it? Guys, give me an email. I will talk you through how to use it. Not a problem, but you've got to be in it to win it.
Easy.
So it's easy to win, easy to get into competition. Go onto my YouTube channel, find out what the swing shirt giveaway video is, and find out how you can win them, okay? This is the video here, guys. So this is the video. Find out how you can win. Hi guys, it's a new month. This is the video here, guys. Giveaway. So guys, that's the video you need to go and win swing shirts, okay? That's all we're saying. No more tips, no more things. So on to the penultimate swing of this week's swings. This is Simon. It's from German Golf Guy. Is his Instagram account. Put some lines on here for you guys. Another good video because it's straight down the line. Show you this. Show you guys again. So Simon, the first few things that I'm seeing is I kind of like to see this club. I know I've mentioned this 3 or 4 times tonight, but this club is definitely working a little bit inside. So I like to see this club working underneath the line this way. Just get it outside the hands, butt club at the ground. These are 3 simple ways of how you can make a better backswing. So outside my hands, butt club at the ground, and just turn. Just turn. Once we've got this buttock up the ground, all I've got to do is turn. That's going to give me a really solid backswing position. And I think if you use that, so that's going to kind of, instead of being kind of really high and really tall this way, I definitely think it's going to give us a little bit more of a solid, more compact backswing, okay? I'm seeing yours is a little bit long. And what I mean by long is kind of like, it's a little bit armsy and long. So I like to see it a little bit more on plane, out of the hands first, through the right bicep, and then all you got to do is turn. That's my tip for your backswing, okay? What I do like is in this move into the ball, it's really good. You transition to the backswing, you're really good into the impact. Let's just make sure we're following that ball. We've got eyes a little bit earlier. And what I mean by that is, guys, if most people keep your head down, well, no, I don't want you to keep the head down. I want you to hit the ball and chase it with your eyes. So hit the ball, not like this. So now it's not like this. Hit the ball when it's gone and get this position here, or this position here. I want you to hit the ball and chase it with your eyes. Keep those eyes level. Keep that chest level. Keep that belt buckle level. Hit the ball, chase it with the eyes. So Simon, 2 tips for you is, make sure that backswing is not underneath the plane as much as it is. So round here, then really long at the top. Tips, buckle up the ball, turn. Really simple. And chase that ball with your eyes earlier. So we're not as much in this position, okay? Really good though, Simon. Thank you for sending that in. So guys, on to the final swing of this week. Guys, if you're watching now and you've not been done this week, do not be afraid. We can do your swing next week. So guys, if you've not already sent it in and you fancy doing that, send it into AlexElliottGolf@gmail.com, or if you're watching over on Instagram now, guys, direct message me them and they will be done next week, okay? Every Sunday night is our live swing analysis. It's roughly about an hour, but if we definitely get more swings, we'll definitely go longer, so do not worry. We tend to do probably about 10 to 15 each week, but sometimes we can go further, sometimes we go longer. So we definitely, usually, when we go online, we probably get about 5 or 6 more sent in, which is absolutely great. Like I said, guys, thank you for all the really nice comments on the comment section on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Like, guys, I just do these videos for you. This is the favorite night of the week. Live, interact with you guys. Really fun. Love looking at all the swings. Love looking how good all of them are. Really, really love it. Guys, if you're not already, go and check out the rest of the videos on my Instagram and on my YouTube, okay? The YouTube, there's some really good videos. Find out how you can win some things. And if you anybody heard of Mickey Gray, comment down below. Do you know who Mickey Gray and Matt Jansen are? 2 top footballers. So guys, there's actually a course vlog with them. Go down below, look at the rest of the videos, and look at that course vlog. So guys, on to the last swing of today. This is CIAR CHALMERS. Nice golf shoes, I have exactly the same. Wow, guys, this is great. Watch this. So, guys, this is a great example. I know a few of you today have said you're a bit behind the ball on the way through, and you notice this is not from face on, but this is a great example of a really nice balanced golf swing, especially with driver. Through. I'll show you again. So it's nice turn here, guys. Back to the target, balanced and through. Really, really good. So, buckle with the ball, nice backswing position, which is absolutely great. Keep turning. Really like this move. I think it's great. To be honest, I don't even really want to say anything. It's that good. I just think, check that grip. Make sure that grip's good. 2.5 on the left, knuckles, and shake hand on the right, and listen to our right shoulder. But what I'd like to say to you is, if you're not low enough, or why you haven't got low enough, analyze your game. Am I hitting enough greens for what? What's my putts game? Because if I'm hitting too many putts, then we're hitting it close enough. So then is my wedge play good enough? Am I hitting enough fairways? I want to see if you guys are swinging it really good. Are you analysing your game? So putts per round or putts gained is a great way of doing this, because this analyses whether you're gaining strokes in the field or losing strokes in the field. So this could be losing strokes because we're hitting it too far away from the hole. So we hit too far away from the hole because we're not pitching it close enough. But then if we're not pitching it close enough, are we not hitting the fairways? Are we having to chip out of trouble? So analyze your game, find out where your weak spots are, make sure we got pitch in the yardages, at least 3 for each club. Let's get those pitching sorted. Let's become a really strong chipper, pitcher, and putter. That is the fundamentals of the game. All the guys on the European Tour, when I caddy for Tom, it's a very, very good pitcher, one of the best I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, but I'm not saying that at all because I'm biased. He is an extremely good pitcher. It's a really strong game, part of his game. And guys, you guys at home, especially this guy, CIAR here, his swing is great. So let's make sure that pitching is strong. Let's make sure we can get a really, really strong fundamentals of his game, chipping, putting, and pitching. Work on them, guys, and you'll definitely, definitely see improvements. And these are things that actually will have challenges. So, chipping challenge. What's your score on the chipping challenge? So, go and look at the video. Have a go at that chipping challenge. Comment down below when you watch that video what your score was on that chipping challenge. Try and beat me. I think you look like a great player. I think you definitely, definitely should be trying to beat me. You should try and get in 30 feet. When you watch that video, you will understand what I mean. So guys, just before we go off, we're just going for these comments on YouTube. So before we have a look at another swing, sent Neil done. Patrick, have to go, Alex. Patrick swing. I'll watch it tomorrow. Patrick, thank you very much for coming down. Really appreciate you watching. Dusty Dave, great show as always. Many thanks. No problem, Dave. Dave is one of the guys actually who's watched most of these every single week. So thank you very much for support, Dave. I really, really appreciate it. And Tobias, do you have any apps for noticing weaknesses of your game? Do you mean, Tobias, do you mean like analyzing apps or like swing apps? And if you thought, the main thing is, how are you testing how your game is? So if you actually look at the chipping challenge, if you notice on that chipping challenge, we're actually looking at, right, I got 35 feet this week on the chipping challenge on 3 easy, 3 medium, 3 hard. Can I beat that? That is a great way of actually testing your game in an on-course situation, but in your practice. And that's a really good way, without using an app, without thinking technically, of testing your game, putting yourself under pressure and making sure you can do what you can do 10 times out of 10 on the practice ground, under pressure, in an in-course situation. So when you go out for a medal on Saturday, it is just second nature to you. You do not have to think about it, Tobias. Analyzing apps. Analyzing apps, I use the V1. So this is what I'm using now, guys. And the actual app looks like this. This one here. I'm not thinking it might be 59p or 69p, or it may even be free, but it's a really good app. I actually use this at work in my swing studio. This is really good. You can put lines on, circles on. So Tobias, go and download V1. You just import all your swings onto it, down the line, face on. But make sure you're getting really good videos from either face on or down the line if you're analysing. Make sure your angles are right because they could lead to misconstrued bits of analysis and help. So guys, just to round it up here. It was a question from Instagram here, guys.
How many hours of training do you do?
Training,
Every day.
Practice. I probably practice every day. I probably practice when I was playing full time, or when I don't kind of return. We probably did practice wise 2.5 to 3 hours practice. But guys, practice is not just hitting balls. It's kind of like I'm saying, using the ultimate chipping challenge game, using different games, testing your game, putting games. But also when I'm going in the gym, I probably train for an hour 3 or 4 times a week, and that video is going live on Tuesday. This is a different thing. This could be cardio. I went for a run this morning. This is also fitness, lifting weights, going heavy sometimes on really functional movements, but also, guys, developing major movements. This could be not even doing heavy things. It could just be doing normal like movements without any weight. And this is something you'll see on Tuesday when I've worked with my fitness trainer, James Thompson, who's a really good guy based in Manchester, really helped me get into a really golf physical, really improved my golf physique and got me into like a really strong physical way of being able to hit the golf ball. And I train for, like I said, 3 to 4 times a week for an hour, just different things each time. Keep your body guessing. Don't keep repeating the same thing. Don't work on those t-shirt muscles, guys. Let's work functional. Let's get our golf fitness up there, okay?
So Mark Johnson said, how's Drew's game? And we're caddying for him again in September at Woburn.
How's Drew's game? Drew's game is always very good. He's always driving it good.
Mark Johnson.
Mark Johnson, yeah. Drew's game is always good. I played him a few weeks ago. Always driving it well. Just a very solid player. Fingers crossed he does well. Tobias, I have another question. Do you have any drills to get my head going more toward the target? Tobias, I've not got a drill for you, but actually, if you put in Annika Sorensen, look at her. She's very much like this, Tobias. Following the ball early. Test yourself. Can you look up before you hit the ball? Honestly, sounds bizarre, but I've done this show many times with Andrew when he's helped me in my swing. I got very much this way, like you were. So follow that ball early. Look at Annika Sorensen, analyse what she does, try and emulate it yourself. So guys, just to round up on Instagram and round up live on YouTube, thank you very much for the ongoing support, guys. All the nice comments over on YouTube, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you've not already, guys, go and subscribe, give it a thumbs up for this video, and do not forget about this giveaway, the swing shirt giveaway. The video, if you're watching Instagram, guys, or you're watching on YouTube now, is on the YouTube channel. Go and find out how you guys can win one of these. Simon Dyson uses it. Podrick Harrington is actually a brand ambassador. So guys, do not miss out on how you can win one of these. Go and find out on my YouTube channel now if you're watching on Instagram or you're watching on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. I had a really fun doing this again. Like I say, new video on Tuesday, all about fitness. Thursdays, another course vlog talking about actual and playing yardage. If you don't know what that is, not say anymore. You've got to watch the video. And next Sunday, guys, is live swing analysis again. So thank you very much for watching. Really, really enjoyed it. Thanks very much, guys. See you all soon.